I can't function without content, and that actually has me scared for my future. To start, let's play a game called I Out My Content Addiction Habits and you see if we have any in common. The only prize for winning is deep, painful sadness. I can't go to sleep or eat without watching a video. I can't shower without music or a podcast playing. When I wake up in the morning, my phone is right there, and it's disturbing that even in the first few moments of consciousness after slumber, my mind instantly looks to the gratification of scrolling. When I do something taxing, I have some phone time before I start what I need to do next. I get the sentiment with this one, but I also hate it. If you fall victim to any of these, then you have to like the video, because that's the only thing that will save you. Please do it, man, please. Here's something that might be hard to hear. Your phone is no longer your friend. We've been put in a chokehold by apps that were supposed to be used for connecting with friends and family or entertaining ourselves for short periods when we needed a break from the day-to-day. There is no more break from the day-to-day. This is the day-to-day now, buddy. The future is now, old man. In their early days, these platforms felt like a wealth of interesting and innocent ideas and updates. Now, it feels like it's more about keeping people attached for the sake of profit. What about the things that we actually care about? Things that may take effort, yet make us feel like we're really living life, not just feeling it pass by. It's much easier to not act on those things and instead sit and turn our brains to mush. Why? I do this daily, and it's not like I'm making a conscious decision to not pursue those things I'm passionate about. I just find myself sucked into what's easy. The reason why this has me scared is because I think about all the time being lost and what I'm missing out on in the process. Don't get me wrong, I do not believe in grinding and working 24/7 without breaks ever. We need time to rest and chill as humans or we will burn out fast. But I bet if I was offered to know how many hours of my life I've spent scrolling with no intention, I'd do anything not to hear it. It would hurt too bad because that time just isn't coming back. If you relate to me here and this was the part of the video in which you expected a solution for this problem, you're not going to get one because hey, I'm in the same boat as you. I have no idea what I'm doing. Please don't unlike the video. In all seriousness, I do think that listing out all of those ways in which I really believe I have a dependency on content as a whole helped a lot. When I see them all stacked up next to each other, it's way easier to acknowledge that I actually want to make a change. When those things just sporadically happen throughout the day though, it's much harder to keep track of. If you found that you resonated with my content addiction habits, then you have a head start. Think about the ways in which you feed that dependency and maybe write them down in your notes app or your journal or something of that nature, whatever works for you. You could also comment them, which helps the channel if you want to. From there, it just becomes a conscious effort. You have those thoughts organized, so they will come to mind when you find yourself caught up in the moment. If it stays on your mind and you can get in the habit of not scrolling at night, for example, eventually the alternative will just become the new habit. I want to be really careful about saying just throw your phone in the trash because personally I know that I really do need my phone. My family lives far away, so texting and calling is important to keep up with them, and I use my phone consistently for my job, so I kinda have to have it. Even still, there are a few small extra actions that I take that have felt really impactful when it comes to disconnecting. First, I really love making the conscious effort to leave my phone when I'm going out to do something that doesn't require it at all, like walking my dog, for example. It might sound silly, but it helps me realize that this device is not an extension of my body like it feels like sometimes. It always feels freeing to me not to have that weight in your pocket. Second, I've also started to move time-sucking apps to hard-to-reach locations on my phone. It's nice to have the option to still see what my friends are up to on Instagram, for example, but not having the app be the first thing I see when I unlock my phone makes it easy to stay off Reels. You aren't alone if you feel addicted to content. Although it can feel like an impossible battle in a world totally full of distractions, these ideas have helped me dial it down slowly to a place in which I feel like I am taking back the time that feels wasted on things that are easy in favor of things that make me feel like I'm really living life. And if this guy can do it, then so can you. I hope this video helped you, made you laugh, or maybe both. Share your experience with content addiction in the comments if you want. It's real and I'm right there with you. Thanks for watching.